I believe that we're missing a great opportunity because there are people right next door to us who don't get meals every day, and not only don't get meals, but there are other things that are missing in their life.
So Oakland Baptist Church sits just a few blocks from Francis C. Hammond Middle School, but once Pastor Hayes learned about the children at Hammond, he and his congregation jumped at the chance to make an impact on their lives. And Pastor Hayes joins us now. We are so excited to get to this part in the journey. It is so good to see you.
It's good to be here.
So how has this neighborhood mission impacted your congregation?
Well, it brought a newfound excitement. We knew, as we said earlier, that there were challenges out there, and you guys came, Leslie, and gave us an opportunity to serve, and that's what we want to do. And so you opened the doors for us, and you gave us an awareness, and I believe that when awareness meets determination, we get to make an impact, and we're so glad you allowed us to be a part of what you all are doing in the neighborhood.
Well, we're so glad you took the phone call and let us come to your wonderful church and to meet your church family. You know, this is personal for you because you grew up getting some food support in school as well. You grew up in D.C.
Yeah, it was growing up in a family of 11, and when you mentioned it, it hit home because you gave it a title that I didn't know, but I always knew that we were hungry. You know, Mom and Dad did the best they could, and we did have food to eat, but there was always a time when you remember being hungry, and you don't want people to feel that way because it gives them a sense of sometimes not being, having a self-worth. And so being able to give someone food gives them confidence that they can do other things. And like the principal said, it gives them an opportunity to perform well in school because they're going to need a good education in these days to make it in this world.
You know, when we asked people in the community to come out and help us make these bags, we did not realize how many people were actually going to come out. We had so many people that one member of our team was literally directing traffic outside of the church. We must have called the pizza man several times because we said, oh, we've got more people than we realized.
Right.
So many people came out and they just said, this problem is on all of us and we've got to do something about it. And we were able to bring them together at your house of worship.
And I believe, again, that we were just the ones selected. But I believe if you'd have chosen any other house of worship, when you presented that need the way you did and we found out that it was real, they would have jumped at the opportunity also to serve. And it was an amazing day to actually have to turn people away from the church, and they wanted to do more. And I think you're seeing it today by the donations you're getting, that because of what you all are doing, the awareness you're putting out there, people really want to help. And I don't think that this is the end. I think this is just the beginning.
It is just the beginning. You're looking at some video right now of your deacon, Deacon Harris at your church, who was really also very instrumental in this program as well. And something he said stayed with us when we asked him what he wanted the children at Hammond to know. Listen.
Give them hope. That there's somebody close by who cares and who loves them and has a compassion. And to me, compassion is just a love in action.
Love in action.
Yes.
That's what it's all about.
It is. And again, you gave us the opportunity to put the action that we always had. We had a desire to do something in the neighborhood, and we just didn't know what it was. And when you guys came, you turned the light bulb on inside not just Deacon Harris, but the entire ministry. I mean, they got excited about that. And that's why we had to turn people away from the church, because I think people really want to do the right thing. Sometimes we just have to be shown that there's a need there, and you'll be surprised at the response you'll get.
Well, I can tell you that the children were so excited. Their faces were just ebullient. They were so delighted to know that they were all taking these home and that it came from people in the community who cared about them. So we know the children at Hammond are grateful, and thank you for the love in action. And we know just from being around you and your church community that this is not the end. This is just the beginning.
It's just the beginning.
Thank you so much, Pastor Hayes.